Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. Well, it's definitely been cloudy the last couple of days, and we've got a good setup for a flooding, I hate to use the word event, but it could end up being a flood event. In this month, in October, it's much more likely that we'll be affected by a hurricane or a tropical system coming out of the Pacific than the Gulf of Mexico. So it's not uncommon. This has happened before, but we've got this kind of a setup with a storm system through the middle part of the country, Gulf moisture in place, Pacific moisture in place, the remnants of what was once Hurricane Pamela streaming across Mexico headed towards South Texas. So we've got a good chance for seeing some heavy rainfall tonight and into tomorrow morning. Well, again, hopefully you're doing well. Rain not heavy out there right now. It's actually light for the most part and kind of scattered. We'll take a look at the radar here in just a second, but I hope you're having a great morning and microphone is working and everything looks okay. Sergio, good morning. How are you? Lisa, hello. Let's see, Novette, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. Mac, hey, how are you doing? Terry, thanks for being with us this morning. So let's get right to the maps here. All right, first one, this is going to be a satellite imagery, and it's really enhanced. I'm using kind of an interesting enhancement on here. I just want to see the cold cloud tops, and it tends to mimic some of the moisture that's coming in. Now, Pamela made landfall close to Mazatlan, Mexico, as a minimal Category 1 hurricane, but you can see that the hurricane is breaking up rapidly. There's a lot of mountainous terrain there in Mexico. There's a pretty good flow from southwest to north and east, and you can just, doesn't take a whole lot of imagination to see where all that moisture is headed. It's kind of mid-level and high-level moisture, but moving towards south central Texas. Here's the deal. We already have low-level moisture, Gulf of Mexico moisture, so now we're going to have moisture from almost the ground up all the way through the atmosphere, plus we've got a storm system moving through the middle part of the country, and that's going to add some lift, and that means rainfall for us. Let's take a look at the radar. Right now, there's just not a whole lot to see. We've got little light showers every once in a while here and there. Not a whole lot of that activity really to speak of, but it is cloudy and will likely stay cloudy for the rest of the day. All right, we've got a flash flood watch that is in effect. San Antonio is included. We're right on the edge of this flash flood watch, but I think 2 to 4 inches of rain is possible, and I think that there will be some isolated 5 to 7 inch rainfall amounts in the watch area. So we'll definitely have to watch it, and I think as far as timing is concerned, western sections of the viewing area could be, you could see some flooding rainfall as early as late tonight around midnight, and I think closer to San Antonio on the eastern side of that watch area, probably best bet 2 a.m. to around 8 a.m. in the morning, something like that. First thing when you wake up. Temperature outside 81, way above average low this morning. The low was 77. Normally this time of the year we should see a low in the lower 60s, around 62. So yeah, we're way above average. Record low 38. Yeah, it's got down to 38 here in San Antonio back in 1977. We're at that time of the year where you could see some very strong cold fronts and drive those temperatures down into the 40s. That's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. So in the next 3 or 4 weeks, I would probably be looking for that possibility. All right, look at the cloud cover. This is the visible satellite imagery. Still kind of early, so it doesn't show up real well, but you can make out that it is cloudy, and I don't see a lot of prospects for sun. Maybe a little bit of some sunshine breaking through the clouds a little bit later on this afternoon. 81 outside, Kerrville 76, Gonzales 83. Look at Cotulla though. 88, George West 87. It's very warm, and again, humidity is high, dew points are high. Let's take a look at the water vapor, and I want you to just look at this collision core, or this just collision for moisture across South Texas. This is let's see, this is about this time yesterday. Let's go even beyond that. Let's go to the day before. Okay, this is Monday, and you can see the hurricane down there in the Pacific. And I want you to look at the storm system that's in the Rockies. By the way, bringing them snow there in the Colorado Rockies. And it's just interesting if you look at it, how the moisture pattern is setting up. Plus, we've got a high that's in the Bay of Campeche right there. And so that moisture is just going to stream right into South Texas, get you caught up to earlier this morning, the hurricane making landfall, Pamela making landfall along the Mexican coast. And you see the reds that I put on the map? those are disturbances. That's where you have some lift in the atmosphere, and you see how that system, the hurricane, is getting absorbed now into the bigger system in the Rocky Mountains of the U.S. And so just tracking right towards South Texas with that swath of moisture. So this is the way it looks on the big map here. This is the forecast model. Moisture comes right into south central Texas and then moves off pretty rapidly. I think by tomorrow afternoon, any kind of rain chance will be over, and actually the sun comes out. And that main storm system kicks out into the plains and will drag a frontal boundary through here on Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, I think, are going to be kind of chilly for this time of the year. Lows around 50 by Sunday, 50 Saturday morning, and high temperatures in the 70s. Weather's going to be beautiful, though, this weekend. I think maybe partly cloudy on Sunday with another disturbance. See that little U-shaped feature there in Mexico? That may give us partly cloudy skies on Sunday, but I think Saturday is going to be beautiful with sunshine and then partly cloudy for your Sunday. All right, I'm going to show you the track here. This is Pamela, now Tropical Storm Pamela, making landfall. You see it there as a Category 1 hurricane. And now the computer models, these are the dynamic computer models. These are the ones that I really like. The only one that's kind of off is which one is that? I can't really read that. But anyway, you can see how most of these computer models are moving right into south central Texas there. It's not going to be, there probably won't be even much of a remnant low. It'll be mainly just mid-level moisture moving in across. But again, we already have Gulf moisture. So you add the Gulf and you add the mid-level moisture and the upper-level moisture all together with a little lift, and you've got the recipe for some heavy rain there. But you can see definitely where it's going to track pretty close to us here in San Antonio. So let's take a look. This is the, which computer model I'm using? Oh, I'm using the NAM computer model. It's a really good one here. This is what I think is going to happen today. A lot of cloud cover, few showers here and there, just kind of spotty showers. And then as we head into the afternoon and evening, more thunder showers will develop out towards the west, and then we'll see that rain moving through the area again. The best timing would be about 2 o'clock to around 5. That's what it looks like right now by this computer model. But if we looked at other computer models, it may be different. I'm going to do something that I usually do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch. I'm going to go to another one. I don't know if can you see that at home? Yeah, you can. All right, let's see here. Let's pick another one. Let's pick that was the NAM. This is the IBM one. And let's see, can you see that? Yeah, you sure can. All right, here's the IBM. See how it's got just kind of a different representation, having thunder showers. Again, because this is kind of tropical in nature, I'm not expecting a lot of thunder and lightning. There will be some, but mainly just heavy downpours. So you got one round that comes through at 10 p.m., and then just some scattered showers kind of after that, okay? That looks a little bit different than it did earlier this morning. So you saw the NAM, there's the IBM. The only other one that I've got to pick from is the HRRR. And this one, yep, a little earlier, like about 9 or 10 with some heavy rainfall. And then another round kind of coming in at about 2 a.m. And then maybe even another round about 9. Not so sure about that. But what I do think is going to happen is as this system does approach, there will be heavy rainfall that will develop this evening out west, no doubt about that. Some of it will be scattered, some of it will be kind of in a line, and then move through the area in the early morning hours and will produce some heavy rain. The amount of rain, of course, is going to vary, always does vary, but I think generally 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches in some places, and then more than that in others. All right, this is the European model. European, this is what it says as far as rainfall. About widespread 2-3 inch rainfall amounts. This is the American GFS model. Kind of the same idea, but notice how it changes quite a bit. So I guess what I'm telling you is I can't tell you at your house or your neighborhood that you're going to see flooding. But I think there's a good possibility that in south central Texas that there will be some areas that will pick up 2 to 4 inches, and there might even be some areas that pick up more than that. And so that's why there's the flash flood watch that is in effect. So starting tonight, about 8, 9 o'clock, be on your toes, just watch out, and then especially overnight, If you live in a flood-prone area, it's one of those nights that I would definitely pay attention. There is the possibility that we could see some flash flooding. You know those areas that flood easy. You want to avoid those overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. So here's your 7-day forecast. It's going to be kind of a breezy day, definitely cloudy. Chance for some thunder shower activity. I'm going to back that from 50 to about 30% for the rest of the day, high at 87. And then tonight, a 90% chance of showers, even thunder showers with heavy, heavy rainfall. Since we've got so much moisture in the atmosphere, there is the threat for flash flooding overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. And then sun comes out tomorrow, partly cloudy, I think about 88. Friday, close to 70 for a low, and then winds really start coming out of the north, breezy behind a frontal boundary, highs in the mid-80s, breezy on Friday if you're going out to one of the area high school football games. If you get cool easy, you may want a jacket. I think temperatures will be in the 70s, but it's going to be real breezy, so kind of cool out there for football Friday night. Saturday morning, 57 for a low, high 76, mostly sunny, cooler. Sunday, low 50, high 77, and then next week, I think low of 51 Monday, so Sunday morning, there will be some 40s in the hill country, 50 at the airport, 51 Monday morning, and a high of 81, and Tuesday, high at about 81. Okay, so that's the way it looks to me. Thanks for streaming with us. Really do appreciate it. And make sure and watch us at noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I will be around first thing in the morning. I'll probably have cut-ins for you very early tomorrow morning. All right, again, thanks for streaming with us, and we'll see you later.